What's up everybody, Average Sniper here, and welcome to another PUBG video. In this video, we are doing Sneaky Sniper version 2. And if you don't know what the first Sneaky Sniper was, it was simply a video that I made, a PUBG win, where I commentated and gave my thoughts on what I was thinking as I played the game and the decisions I made and why I did them. And for some reason, it actually got a lot of views. So I am making version 2 this time, not expecting it to get as many views, but hopefully you guys enjoy the content. So I decided to land at Stalber. I don't know why, but when the plane flies close to Stalber, I get this really weird urge to jump out and try my luck. Sometimes, well, Stalber's kind of weird. Sometimes there's a lot of people there, and sometimes it's just you and one other guy, and you get tons of loot. So I looted up Stalber and edited out that part because it's boring. And then I realized that I needed to find a car to get to the next safe zone, because the next safe zone was pretty far away. Not as far away as it could have been, but far enough away that I don't want to spend 10 minutes doing a running simulator. I'm still looking for an optic. I found a 6x for my Mini 14, which will be the sniper rifle that I'm using for now. We've already got one sneaky kill with it on that guy that opened the door and tried to punch. Man, doesn't that suck when you land and you just don't find a gun and there's somebody there right in front of you that already has a gun or that's picking one up. It's just like you just want to exit back to lobby and restart, or just quit playing for the day or something, but I guess that's Battle Royale. So I was just looting, minding my own business. This guy started taking shots at me. It took me a second to figure out exactly where he was because he was suppressed. But I did. I wore him down a little bit and then got the final hit on him. And this guy ended up having just what I needed. Some boosts, some attachments, and most importantly, the 2x scope for my M416. My M416 is always my preferred sniper rifle. I mean, preferred assault rifle. And of course, my preferred sniper rifle would be any bolt action, Kar 98, M24, or AWM. AWM being the best one because it's the most powerful, and it can just wreck people with one shot. It is amazing. But I'll pretty much take any long-range gun that I can find. And if I can't find something that's classified as a DMR or a sniper rifle, I will usually have a secondary assault rifle with a 4x or higher magnification scope. So I heard some gunshots coming from out here in the field. Still got quite a ways to go. Still looking for a car. I ran this way because there's usually a car here. And I see this guy. It looks like he's having a gunfight with somebody else. So I take him out and I kind of proceed with caution, trying to look around the direction he was looking and catch a glimpse of the guy he was shooting at. Right when I run past this tree and this rock, I look to my left and I see the guy out in the field. So I'm like, all right, let me get some cover behind this rock and see what's going on. Much to my surprise, he turns into a snake and gets one shot killed. So I can only guess that guy was in a gunfight with the other guy. Probably didn't have enough meds to completely heal himself up and spotted me and decided to try and snake his way over to the guy that I killed to get some meds and whatever. I decided not to loot these guys because I pretty much have everything I need to survive at the moment, and it's still a run to the safe zone. After all that action, I hear a buggy coming, and I'm thinking, oh crap, he's going to run me over. I'm out in the middle of the open, but somehow he doesn't see me, and I get a couple good hits on him as he drives by, hoping against hope that he'll stop. And he stops. Big mistake. He should have just kept going. I guess that's kind of a spoiler alert. He goes into the shed, probably to heal up. Probably exactly what I would do, actually. I'm a pretty aggressive player. If I'm driving a vehicle and I drive by somebody and they take a shot at me, I'll usually stop and engage, or stop and find a place to heal up so I can engage. But this guy kind of put himself in a bad position. He gave me the high ground, and he kept the low ground. So all I had was a smoke grenade. I believe that's all I had. So I threw the smoke grenade down there so I could move in closer. But then I decided that might, I don't want to give up my position. He got a hit on me here. He somehow snuck outside the shed and got down in that little defilade. But I'm pretty sure I shot one of the tires out on his buggy. So that was pretty much my goal right there, is to make his vehicle inoperable, because I noticed there is a buggy sitting right on the corner of the road to my right that I can take, that he probably doesn't see, or if he does see, he can't get to it. Much to my surprise, this guy decides to get back in the buggy, and I get some lucky hits on him with my sniper rifle, or with my DMR, as he's driving away. And once again, this time he has to stop to heal because he's in the blue zone, and those 2 hits I just got on him took him down below at least half health. So since he's in the blue zone, I know he has to stop to heal. So this is my opportunity. This is when we change from the sneaky sniper to the aggressive sniper. So I see him standing out here. There's a little rock for cover. I stopped a little short, but that's okay. All this guy needed was one tap to the head, and he is out of there. I decided to use my med kit since I'm in the blue zone, and I just wanted to have as much health as possible to get to the next zone. I hate driving out of the blue zone and then having to stop to do more heals. I'd rather just let my boost take care of it for me, so I'm not one of those guys that drives out of the blue zone and then immediately gets killed. So I check my map, I look for somewhere close, and I go. But on the way, I spot a rogue care package that looks like it had just landed. You can tell because the smoke coming off of it. And it actually probably has been here for about a minute because the smoke just stopped. So I'm a little cautious here, thinking that somebody's camping it. It's very rare that I run up to a care package and there's not somebody that's already looted it or somebody that's camping it. But fortunately, it has my favorite full auto gun in it, the M249. So now it's just going to be murder. Now I have my Mini 14. We'll just call it a sniper rifle for now, because that's what I like to call it, a sniper rifle. We have my Mini 14, so we can be a sneaky sniper, and we have the M249. I stayed here for a while before the blue zone looked like it was going to change, and I noticed somebody pulled up. This guy pulled up on a buggy right here. I'm not sure why he stopped there at this point, but I figure he sees me and he wants to fight. But he doesn't seem very aggressive. So I push in, knowing that I have some good cover with these rocks, and I get a very easy kill on this guy. I found out later that I think his buggy actually ran out of gas, so that is why he stopped there. That was just unlucky for him. Somebody else was taking shots at me. I went to take a shot back at them, or to find where they were, and I got hit from somebody else. Well, I assume it was somebody else because it seemed to come from a different direction. So I stay low, and I heal up, check this guy for loot. I take the red dot over the 2 times because the M249 has a lot of kick, and I feel like the recoil is a little harder to control with a 2x scope. I decided not to take the Kar 98 right there because, see, out of gas. That's what I thought. I decided not to take the Kar 98 because I just didn't want to take time to swap it, change out my ammo. I'd rather just keep both guns 5.56 since I have well over 300 rounds of 5.56 going for the Mini 14 and for the M249. But the ultimate goal here is to get a much better, much better sniper rifle. It was very hard for me to pass up that Kar 98, but sometimes when it's late in the game and I don't have that much time to loot and I'm not in the safe zone, I will pass up a good gun just so I can keep on surviving. But what happens next is just a huge stroke of luck. This guy pulls up on a motorcycle and just gets completely shredded by the M249. So I'm like, well, maybe this guy has something good. So I hit his loot box. I decide to reload my gun first because I need to make room to grab some more ammo, some more 5.56 of course, and some more meds. So I grab what I can, and then I'm scrolling through his loot, and I see the 300 Magnum ammo, which means this guy has an AWM. So immediately I'm like, all right, that AWM is mine. Let me get rid of this Mini 14. I mean, no matter what, no matter how far into the game you are, you cannot pass up an AWM sniper rifle. That is almost, I wouldn't say it's a guaranteed win by any means, but it'll probably give you the best chance of winning, especially when you're in that final 1v1 scenario. The other guy sees you, you see him, you're behind cover. You need a powerful gun so you can finish him off in one shot, even if he has a level 3 helmet, so he can't keep ducking back behind cover and healing every time you wound him. That is so annoying in the final circles. And then what it turns into is whoever gets pushed out of the blue first loses, because you both sit there with basically unlimited heals, shoot each other in the arms and shoulders, and keep on going. So the AWM will put a stop to that. Now I'm still in the safe zone, but I'm right on the edge, so I know people are going to be running towards me. This guy makes a huge mistake, probably trying to get across that road so he can get some cover, but unfortunately, I was ready for him. We got the first kill with the AWM. The sneaky sniper saga continues, and it's a gold AWM. Look at that skin. That is an awesome skin. I'm actually not sure what skin that is, but I like it. This guy is the second victim. He starts taking shots, but you can tell he doesn't know where they're coming from. I miss him with the second shot, but he's hurt so bad from the first one that the play zone actually finishes him off. So I feel like when that happens, you should get the kill because you just took like 80-90% of their health, and then the play zone finished them off. It should definitely give you a kill or some kind of assist for that. This guy was an easy one shot because he was obviously in the blue and running out of it. Probably had about half health when he took that 300 Magnum round from the AWM and just got folded up. So now I'm not in the safe zone, but I've noticed that there's a shed on the edge of the map, and it looks like some deflate cover. I decided to take the bike, but then I realized that it's got a missing tire. Probably my fault. I probably shot it out while I was shooting that other guy. So I decided to hop in the buggy. Very thankful that nobody else was hiding in this little area that I was in, and I head right out here. I'm pretty confident about heading out here because I had been scoping it out with the AWM for a few minutes, and I hadn't seen any movement. And when I get here, I'm just thinking, oh my god, this is like the perfect spot. But of course, the circle has to move on me after a minute. The circle moves, and I decide to check the edges to make sure there's nobody else that is hiding over here that I can't see. Very glad I did that, because as soon as I go over here, I get smacked with a stun grenade. On the replay, I can easily tell that it came from behind me, but in the actual game, I did not see it come in. It just exploded. I'm like, where is this guy? Where did it come from? How close to me is he? And then he starts shooting from behind me. I'm like, oh crap, I'm dead. This guy's got me. But this guy completely potatoed. He didn't hold his patience. He didn't wait for me to be in a good spot to shoot. He just started taking shots at me while I was moving back and forth. And then since I had the superior gun there, well, actually I don't know. I think it sounded like he had an MK14, right? Is that what it sounded like? Let's see. Let's see if I scroll down enough to see that. Yeah, he had a Mark 14, right? He had a Mark 14 and didn't take me out. So I guess he just potatoed me. But now we're down to that 1v1 situation I was talking about. And honestly, I'm feeling very confident because the way this game has gone so far. So instead of snaking through the grass and giving somebody an easy kill if they happen to see me, I decide to quickly run to the best cover I can find inside the safe zone. I start throwing grenades at this rock over here because I figure that's pretty much one of the only places this guy can be, that rock or that tree. And my suspicions are immediately confirmed by a return grenade. So I decide to hit this med kit, and then I see the guy. He definitely is, and there's a grenade right at my feet. I have to get on this side of the tree. Somehow the grenade doesn't kill me, and this guy does not take advantage of the fact that he actually forced me into a position I didn't want to be in. I don't think he was ready for that. I don't think he realized how close that grenade came to finishing me. But if that were me throwing the grenade, I think I would have tried my best to be ready for him to push out. That's one of the things about throwing grenades. You can't always expect the grenades to do the kills, but what you can expect them to do is force someone out of cover. If they really don't want to get killed by the grenade, they're going to make a run for it or change their position so that you can shoot them. So this guy throws a smoke grenade, and I was fresh out of a game where I had rushed into a smoke grenade and got killed. So this time I'm thinking, look at this. I've got circle advantage. This guy has to come to me. I don't know how he did that right there, honestly. I never saw him pop the shots off. It actually worried me a little bit. I'm like, can this guy see through the smoke? So that was actually another reason I decided I'm not going to rush through this smoke like a maniac. I'm going to wait on this guy to come to me, because guess what? In like 10-15 seconds, this smoke is going to disappear, and then he's just going to be laying right out there in the open. Easy kill. And at this point, I'm fairly certain that his rock is being pushed out. But then the smoke disappears, and I'm like, what? His rock is still in? No way, he's still behind there. He probably crawled off to the right. You know, there looks like a little section to the right that I might not be able to see. So I just keep kind of staying behind the tree, getting ready for him to shoot, and then I see him. He's still on the rock. Quick scope. The sneaky sniper wins again. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope my commentary on why I make the decisions that I make helps you in your gameplay. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, thumbs up, subscribe for more. Later.